Welcome back, everyone. We're just coming back into the camp in Rhodes. Got a big list of things to do in this episode. I'm quite pumped and psyched. I've planned it a little bit. I'm not going to tell you guys. Well, I will. I will tell you. I'll tell you in a minute. But we've got a buck, I believe, on a buck skin on the back of our sweet, sweet Roshan bow. So let's go and hand that into Pearson. And with that, I think we may be able to fashion another, or Pearson will be with his skills, to fashion another satchel, which is our ultimate aim, is to increase our inventory size to an infinite amount. So, first off, we shall donate the beast.
I haven't received anything from you in a while, Mr. Morgan.
Okay.
All right, Pearson. There should be some real good eating.
We're going to hand over some meat as well.
Thank you, Arthur.
No worries, dude. So, that's a good point, actually. We should probably get those, top right-hand corner, we should probably get those icons into the yellow, so everyone's happy and dandy. But...
you know, Arthur, I can always make you a new satchel if you're tight on space.
that was my thinking exactly. A tonic satchel. To be fair, that's probably a good shout to increase the size of that, because we're always full whenever we try and pick stuff up.
One of a kind, Mr. Morgan.
So let's craft it, mate. Craft it, me,
Looks
Pearson.
great, Pearson.
So, still need an elk and a panther, a raccoon, a beaver. This panther. Do you know what? When we were at the trapper, an episode or two back, he was talking about a panther bumping into one somewhere, and I wish I'd listened out for it. We'll come into one day. Okay.
But answer me this. If Miller is a fraud, is he an honest
I can hear him somewhere.
I'm sleeping,
He's
Arthur.
the worst kind of fraud, Mr. Dutch. He's a rich dreamer playing at being one of us.
How do you mean?
He's on vacation with the lower classes. The outlaws, those unprotected by wealth.
You are too hard on him. He writes with incredible beauty.
Yes, he's very ornamental, as my uncle would say.
And your uncle, what was he?
He was a slave. Most educated man in his county, but a slave.
Miller writes about men like him.
Miller's a slave too. A slave to pretty words and empty phrases, but he don't understand.
You are too harsh a critic.
Look, you're a great man, Mr. Dutch. But you ain't great 'cause of Evelyn Miller.
Keep quiet, Morgan. He'll eat you alive. It ain't difficult.
He's such a complicated leader, isn't he? Because he debates on a level with these guys. His philosophies on paper is so good. He's got this kind of flat hierarchy amongst the camp. Yes, he dictates what's going on, but he debates with young guys like Lenny on their level, and he doesn't. You know, he was angry because he was criticising, you know, his main man, Evelyn Miller, this book that he's sculpting his life on, or trying to sculpt his life on. But he just gives people their head, even though I just think, even though he is a sociopath, a psychopath, whatever paths that he can be. He's just the perfect leader. He's so well fashioned, because even everything he says, bar these little glimpses into a psyche that he's perhaps hiding, you fall in love with. It's nuts, absolutely nuts. Okay, do you think Pearson's? No. Every time we go there to something to eat, there's nothing to eat. Alright, satchel. Let's just have a quick bite to eat. And we need to fill that meter. So let's look at the...
Oh, hey, Arthur. What you want, Micah? Nothing. I'm just being civil, my brother.
Well, hello then.
You really are a very charming man, aren't you?
What's wrong now?
I seen you looking at her, Dutch.
Who?
You know who. Getting too old for you, am I? That's how it usually works with you, isn't it?
You're delusional. Again.
Won't even look me in the eye, but you look at her all day.
Doesn't matter what I say, you'll believe whatever fantasy you're currently living in.
Fantasy? You think this is a fantasy for me?
I do not have the energy for this right now.
Oh, it's written all over you. I'm not stupid, I've been watching.
Oh, that much is painfully clear.
You're playing a dangerous game.
Will you be quiet? I am trying to read here.
Pig!
I love it that they didn't specify which one of the girls Molly's jealous about. It's just, you know, she's starting to get a bit paranoid. Perhaps. Because of his neglect, it's starting to hurt her. Alright, well, let's restock the medicine.
Can I talk to you for a second, Dutch?
Of course.
Well, it's Miss O'Shea. She doesn't seem too happy.
That's her business.
Well, I hope so. I hope she doesn't make it all our business. She's got a temper on her, Dutch.
She is not the only one of us with a temper.
She's
Miss
just
Grimshaw.
She's just round that canvas wall there.
Well, I don't like it. Not now.
It's like I always say. There's two theories when it comes to arguing with young women, and neither of them work.
Oh, I've heard you say that nonsense before, and it did not impress then any more than it does now.
So he is consumed by this, these plans that he's trying to concoct, and he's neglecting the woman he's chosen to have with him at his side. And the Mrs. Grimshaw is not afraid to let him know, and he accepts people's criticisms of him, not with sort of aggression or shooting them down. He takes it on board. Does he take it on board? Maybe he doesn't, but he doesn't sort of belittle them for doing it. It's impressive. I'm impressed by him. He's won me over. I'm in danger of being on that side of Javier and Bill. I'm in danger of it. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go and head up. It's quite a way up to continue this Margaret troop, and we're going to take. We've had a lovely time, Rochambeau. You've been a perfect lady, but I want back Lafayette, my newer, younger, some would say prettier model, and that's quite good because she has got a another buck on her back, which has come back with her while she's been at the stables. So that's interesting. So I'm going to hand... I don't think I need to hand that buck in, but I'm just going to have a look.
I've come up with some ideas for ways we could improve things.
Oh, we can get a perfect ball pelt skin... yes, please. That's in our sleeping quarters. That's beautiful. Yes, please. I'll have one of those.
Very nice addition, I think.
What else you got for us? We've done the bear skin running. No, we haven't done it yet. In the lodgings, camp tables, we've done that. That looks amazing. We've done the pronghorn skull. We've done the lean-to cowhide cover. That was where Micah kipped down. Elk antlers, yeah. So no more needed for a perfect buck skin. So I think we might keep hold of that, and maybe we'll cross paths with a trapper, I am sure, at some other juncture. Lots of wolves. These wolves scare me because they just come at you.
It
Right.
makes you feel a bit more like home. Morning, Arthur.
So we'll hand that into a trapper when we can find one. Because he's probably got things that we can do with it. Okay.
Okay, girl.
Right. Plan for this episode. We are going to head up to Emerald Station. Pay off the bounties that exist. Pick up Margaret's mission. I imagine it's going to take us back down into Lemoyne. But after that, I'm going to head up to around this area, defog a bit of this map, check out a little bit of Fort Wallace and why it's so endangered to access it and what happens when we do. Maybe we won't. I'm too scared to go into anywhere that I'm not supposed to. But we can have a little look. Maybe there's a vantage point that we can check that out. Head back into Valentine, where we're going to do some interesting things. And then we're going to race down with Lafayette to Rhodes to pick up that challenge. And if you don't know about that challenge, what that challenge is, we will look at it before we do it. So, you know, one thing at a time. So, up to Emerald Ranch. See you there.
Whoa, Bert. That horse looks like a fine traveling companion.
Oh, crap! Oh,
I've had enough of this. Both of you get your hands up.
Oh, there's a deal gone down. Look at these Lemoyne Raiders, right. Let's
Some people just got no...
let's get our long
That's
range
right.
out.
Take a big last breath, boy. We'll send you where you came from. Too damn close.
Okay, one in the chest. Okay, I don't know what was going down here.
Right.
Return this wagon through a fence for a reward. And do you know what? That's where we're going. Let's just check what's in here first. We've got a money clip and cartridges. So we've got $11. And if we're clever about it, we can probably loot these guys for 11 more. Don't want to pick him up. Put him down, Arthur. Put him down. You know what, just let him go. And because we're going to Emerald Ranch, we may as well take this with us and get another... I reckon it'll be about $40 for this,
Easy.
which is cool. And we'll make sure Lafayette comes with us. Right, see you up there.
You did not.
I found one I like better.
Good morning.
I found one I like better. I think this would be worth a bit more.
Not one bit.
I've done a nice wheel skid along there.
No, please!
Let's go. Right, so around this area in a minute, we're looking, I believe, for a lion. Is that right? Or a tiger? Another one of the animals for Margaret. Now, my suspicion is that it won't be a lion in the strict sense of the word. trying to reverse. Oh, Jesus.
Hold it tight! We caught him trapped in here! Okay, then.
There we are. There's reverse. Okay.
Yep.
So, can we not bring it in here? Do you know what? We're going to leave it there, just for the moment. Man, that's upsetting. I think because this animal we're supposed to be looking for now. Let's have a look on here. So Margaret said the lion was spotted in Emerald Ranch. So, okay, so I see. So it's part of the mission that it's actually stuck in this barn. Which doesn't help us in our $60 that we were hoping to get.
Hold your side! I am holding it! Hold yours!
Okay, where are these guys? Around the other side?
You see its teeth?
I saw its claws. That's enough for me.
They're around
I
here.
got it in the barn!
Boy! I should go and get my repeater.
What's the ruckus, boys?
Get back! We got a cursed creature in here.
Oh, yeah?
It's as big as a mule and as mean as a hellcat.
It looked like a lion to me. That's a dog in there.
A dog?
Now, if you'll excuse me. Step aside.
What?
I said step
Do
aside.
you know what? I reckon it's a bloody lion. No, I don't think we were ever explicitly told that it was. We just assumed from the other animals that they had. I'm actually quite scared.
Yeah, boy.
Didn't look like no dog.
Come here, boy. Let's go.
Okay. I reckon it's round here, and I reckon it's going to be enormous. Holy hell. Investigate the disturbance. Okay. Well, let's... can we get up here? How do we do this? It's not letting me up there. Is there a ladder? It's not letting me up there either. Failed. The lion escaped.
Look what you done! Look what you done!
Son of a bitch. I'll take care of this.
Okay. So it's moved on. I see. So the lion is no longer in this area, is it? It's now travelled over to here. And it definitely is a lion. And I think we've got the right rifle for it. I'm certainly not going to try and preserve it for the sake of
Oh, God, help us!
travelling circus troupe.
I saw it run for the stables.
Okay, so we missed our first opportunity in searching for the animal within the barn. Run through the stables, okay. I can hear it purring. It's definitely not a dog. Right, close quarters. I'm not going to use the sniper rifle.
Sweet mother. Easy. Shit!
That's me dead. Not nearly quick enough. Not nearly quick enough. Alright. Where's it going to take us to? Oh. Mission complete. Inform Margaret of the lion's fate. Goodness me. Alright, we'll take the trophy. Don't know what that would be. A paw.
Is it dead? I pray that thing's a goner.
Poor thing. Poor thing, stripped of its paw.
Whoever owned that beast's got some answering to do.
You've gathered the ingredient required to make the lion's paw trinket. Take the ingredient to the fence to craft this trinket. Alright. It's a little introduction, and hopefully the fence will now be open, and hopefully the carriage will still be there. So, all the birds, all the stones, no. The bastards have taken it back. What's this? It's a mule. It's a very good mule. But I don't think... It's got 3 stars. Seems to be chatting up Lafayette. Is it a lady? Can we look on that level? I'm just going to sex you. Mule. No, I think it's a lady. So, no unplanned pregnancies, just some fun times. Cool. Alright, fence. Let's see what we see. But he's not there. I don't understand. Is it because he's shut? I think maybe we've got to go and come back. We can make us some trinkets.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we've got to continue, see out the mission with Margaret first.
Idiot. Yeah.
See out the mission with Margaret first. I am currently writing a review for Red Dead Redemption 2. It's going to be quite extensive. Lots of things that I'm chewing over and have been chewing over for a few months on what my true thoughts and opinions about this game. Because you see, when I don't hold opinions immediately when I see something. I find it very hard to construct an opinion or form an opinion as soon as something happens, as soon as I experience something. I think quite fairly slowly. I'm able to think on paper over a period of time rather than I'd be a terrible debater because I just cannot formulate an idea. Ooh, I think that's the what was that? That was the deer. I can't formulate an opinion effectively to come up with a valuable discussion straight away. It takes me a bit of time. So, moments like that, where you're kind of dictated where to go, is one of the things I'm pondering about at the moment.
Returns. Sally, get the cages ready.
Yes, sir, Mr. Market, right away.
Man-eating lion. You didn't think that it might be useful for me to know that this time the animal was actually real, you moron?
Steady on. I clearly stated that we were looking for...
You haven't clearly stated anything in all the time I've known you. That could have been a goose for all I know.
A goose will hardly get them to their feet for the curtain call. Bring on the king of the beasts, on the other hand, and they feel the roar. And they, well, look about as surprised as you do. What have you done with him, if you don't mind me asking?
I killed him. He's dead.
Bloody hell! This is Ramo, boy.
Well, it was him or me. Now, pay me.
Yes, of course, of course. I have just the thing. And what a treasure it is! You're a lucky man, sir. Very lucky man. from the mines of El Dorado, as green as the rainforest, as clear as the Amazon, and as dear as all the gold in the Andes. One man's labor is but a trifle compared to this jewel's true value. Wait! I shouldn't. What would Daddy say?
Your daddy ain't here, and we had a deal.
Yes, of course. A promise is a promise. Sally, get the wagons moving.
Ain't we waiting for the lion?
He's in the great hunting ground in the sky. Good day, sir, and thank you. But we really must be getting along.
Yeah, I won't keep you. So long.
So long, Mr. Morgan. Next time you see me, I'll be topping the bill, I promise. Or at least I'll be on the bill.
We scored an emerald. And the fence that we're going to go and see now will let us know how much that's valued. So,
Yep.
when you do have a problem or a concern about just what's about the game, think for things like that, but suddenly you turn into an interaction, a conversation, a storyline like that, and it just all disintegrates away. I think the power of the stories, the characterizations, the dialogue in this game is real gem, and the gameplay just recedes away when you're involved in that. What was that?
Hey!
A bird.
Easy now.
Well, I'm going to pick it up because I need some feathers to American Crow. I'd like to pluck it.
You alright, girl?
I think we just ran into that and killed it.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we shall do is go back to the fence. Where's the fence? I'm terribly sorry to run through your gardens there. Do a bit of a skid. Okay, so hopefully he's back. Yes, he is. My carriage is gone. I'm gutted about that. That's it. No.
Get yourself a grip, fast. Remember you. Passed through here some time ago, huh?
Okay, Lion's Paw Trinket. What do you do? Permanently increases the player's stamina experience bonus by 10%. Yes, please. Okay, well, we've got plenty of legendary animals to get before we can even think about this. But here's a fence, right? Was he just... We can sell
All right,
our...
take a look. Oh, you got something for me?
$50. By the size of it and the look of it, I thought it'd be worth more than $50, but okay. A few watches, a few rings.
Okay, I'll take another.
I'm going to keep that. I'm going to sell a few of those.
Oh, yes.
People
lose
thing is,
all the
I don't
time
know
now.
what people in the camp
To a stack of those,
requests
huh?
want, so I like to keep one of everything these days. A large jewelry bag, yes please, $50.
Yep, I get a lot of these.
Silver pocket watch. I'm going to keep all the cards. I'm going to keep the pen because I think someone asks for that fairly soon.
Yep.
And the bracelet. So.
Bye. Stay safe and quiet now.
So do we wear this, or does it just exist within our very soul now? The fact that we're plus 10% experience. So if we look at the player, Let's have a look now. See how that manifests itself. Stamina. Okay. So max stamina, 8 of 8. I don't know how that's manifested itself, to be fair. Permanent plus 10%. But I'm just going to take their word for it that that's good. Right, up to the station then. And then we'll pay off these bounties. And then we're going to go up to another station, Backhouse Station. I love that. I love that. If you just look at quite a beautiful.
This wind will blow you off your feet.
Satchel we've got going on there. It's kind of like Jamaican colours, isn't it? The Woman Without Fear, Desiree Laflamme, over Donna Falls. The world-famous Desiree Laflamme risking life and limb going over the terrifying Donna Falls in a barrel. So where's Donna Falls then? Don't know if I've come across that. I like the sound of Donna Falls. I'd like to see that. Very much. This is the map. Flatiron Lake. Okay.
Hello there and welcome.
Hello, dude. So, let's pay the bounty. I was just thinking a minute if he had any tips for us, but I don't think he does. Don't think he does have any tips. I think that guy's in Strawberry.
Starting to count more whorehouses than church houses.
It's quite typical of this place, isn't it?
We can play dominoes if we want.
Well, well.
I don't fear it will
Come on,
give me the excitement that I'm craving right now. The excitement I'm craving is unfogging this map over here. So if we go over to Backhouse Station and then just seeing what's going on up there. I just love this end of the map. I love the Rockies, I love the Grizzlies. I love the plains here. It's just so peaceful. That's why I'm kind of always coming back up here. So here we are at the station.
Idiot.
I wonder if these are the falls that they're on about then. I wonder what these falls are. It's certainly the most dramatic falls that I've seen. Wow. Look at that. Look at all that. There's bound to be some cool stuff there, isn't there? Kind of a geographical feature like that, and then oh no! Oh no! No! Oh no, God! Oh God, no! I love it, no!
Go on, get
No, God, no! Oh my goodness! Dead! Lafayette's dead! Lafayette are beautiful! Beautiful Arabian horse is gone! And I'm left with what? Who's this? Just random horse with all my stuff in, right? Because my Lafayette's gone. Oh. Do you know what? In my whole last playthrough, I never lost a horse. And what I do is I park the lady on a railway track. That's what I did. And now she's dead. And I'm very upset. Oh. And I feel terrible for saying this, but do you know what? I'm thanking goodness it wasn't Rochambeau. Isn't that bad? I just didn't have the bond with Lafayette that I had with Rochambeau. Oh man. So what? Your horse dies and they land you with just a random one, or sort of a standard one, is it? Oh, that's so upset. I'm speechless. I'm lost for words on how that's making me feel. Goodness me.
Yep.
Goodness me. I'm amazed. Absolutely amazed that just happened. But what I'm also amazed at is, as the shock is leaving me, is how great. I'd never appreciated the dynamic of once your horse dies, it's gone, and the bond that you build up with it. Because we got Lafayette to a stage where we were fully bonded, and it was our horse, and she was you know, we groomed her and specced her out with all the different things, and now she's gone. But you've got a stable of horses that you can pick from.
Yep.
That's madness. Well,
Giddy up.
poor old Lafayette. Long live Lafayette. Oh.
Easy. Whoa.
Oh, shitting balls. I shouldn't have. Oh, I just got killed by a bear! I just got killed by a bear! Ah, I'm trying to fight back. I'm trying to fight back. Man, we just killed a bear! We just killed a grizzly bear. I was just grieving about the loss of Lafayette, and then we got killed by a bear. The emotions are running far too high. I'm just going up the inside leg, taking the paws. Oh man, a good bear fight. One of 3 black or grizzly bears skinned. I thought it was part of a challenge, but our new skittish horse has run off, and rightly so. Well, I did not know that you could attack. I thought once the bear got you, that was it. I think in Red Dead Redemption, once a bear sort of got you, it's pretty much insta kill. So it's good that we could get away from that dude.
Okay, boy.
Right.
Let's go.
One for the trapper there. We'd probably just sell that to him. But this, covered in blood, look. Covered in blood. What's that on the face? It's a deep gash. Looking good though. We're looking native. Okay, sorry. I've got to process these emotions. Got to process these emotions. Horse gone. Bear attack. This is a dangerous country we're in now. Dangerous country. Oh, gotta be careful we don't get pulled over. But I also want to see what happens when we do this. Death. That's what happens. I wanted to see if we could jump down and barrel roll it. Okay, we're back. And what we've done is we've revealed a little bit more of this area, and we've got the Wapiti Reservation. I know that we're going to come across these guys later, but it would be quite interesting to go and see these guys now. Okay, let's go and speak to some of these guys. Look at this, isn't it beautiful? I don't know how welcome we are. And what can be found here. I wonder if we can speak to the chief, who is Eagle Flies. Sorry, Rainsfall, or his son, Eagle Flies. I wonder if they're here or they're still...
Hello, mister.
You would be wise to leave here. You do not belong.
That's clear they don't belong.
Why have you come here?
Just to visit, really. And understand a little bit more about what you think about being here. I can imagine it's not good. This is certainly not home for you guys. You were kind of put here. But one of the interesting and terrible things in the conflict, the other conflicts that are kind of mirroring our own situation, is that the army are putting pressure on these guys because Cornwall has found out that there's oil under here. So they're coming in, they're taking over.
Ma'am?
Enough. You cannot seek friendship of me. Not now.
Clearly.
Ladies?
What are you here for?
Yeah, not welcome. Who's this guy?
Hello, sir.
Whatever you're looking for, this isn't the place.
They've got chickens, they've got tents, they've got cows. They're moderately self-sufficient, but this isn't their home in the Rockies. They want to hunt on the plains of New Hanover, and they can't anymore. Those days are gone. The more I think about it, the sadder it is, though, because we earned that horse, that Arabian horse. It's not like we bought it. It was earned. We went up into the hills. We had 3 or 4 attempts at trying to calm it and mount it, and then yeah, and it all went wrong. Okay, so let's head down to... Is that really the way they want me to go?
Yeah.
Let's head down to Fort Wallace, just have a little look at that, because it's the only place on the map other than Blackwater that's completely closed off to us. So I'm really, really interested to see what's going down. But I've not had a look around Backhouse Station, so I'm just going to have a look here. I'm going to not be foolish enough to park on the railway track again. Let's have a look. $1 to donuts. There is a cigarette card to be had around here. Can't get in. They're kind of building it at the moment. I wonder, is it new, do you think? There we are. Gonna be, isn't there? Who's this? Pauline Henderson. Gems of Beauty. Well, this is a new one. I can't remember having this. Paul, do we recognise any names there? I don't. I don't recognise any. Gems of Beauty, that's a new set, right? Number 1? Yeah, number 1 of that. So Backhouse Station is under construction or under renovation of some description. Okay, we're at Fort Wallace, so let's have a little shifty. See what we can see here. Don't think this is the way we need to go, mind. There's Backhouse Station over there. Let's try around this side. Ah, here we are. Let's get a vantage point up here.
Whoa, back.
Let's have a little look. Very dangerous. Don't want to rest here. Let's kick this hornet's nest a little bit. I don't know why, I'm feeling very mischievous this episode. I want to take this guy out because I can see him. And then I'm going to run away. I don't know where I am at all. I don't know what's happening. Completely missing every time. There we go. So I got a dishonour for that one, but not the rest of them. Why not? No one seems concerned. At all. No one seems to care. No one's been after me. Oh, here they all come. Good. Bit more dishonour.
Yep.
See, we get dishonour for things like that. And then we go and speak to some people in a Wapiti tribe. And a white-tailed deer and a grey wolf. Well, that wolf, I'm pissed off with those guys, so you can bugger off.
Alright, boy. Yep.
I think that deer will get away. I think perhaps he got one in the jugular, a bit like me a moment ago.
Easy now.
Both gone. Right, to Valentine we go. See you there. And then we'll discuss challenges. Right, here we are in Valentine. First thing we'll do is head to the stables to retrieve a horse we actually have an affinity with. That's the only saving grace from this situation, that we've got Rochambeau. The only saving grace. I wonder if this horse will garner us any money.
Hello there. That horse doing all right? Ain't
Okay,
got
so
any
the
stalls left.
Rochambeau?
Why doesn't that surprise me?
So, saddle her up.
Let's get them switched out then.
Here she is. Back in the saddle.
Take care of that nag.
Ah, poor Rochambeau. Right, okay. So we're going to park up over here, and we're going to have a discussion.
Morning, partner.
So, right, let's make sure Rochambeau knows that we love her and she's just not playing second fiddle.
There, girl. Come on, girl.
She's probably quite clean from the stables. They were probably looking after her. Okay, so. Player progress. Challenges. Now, Bandit, which you haven't touched, 0 of 10. That's no good. We can hold up 5 townsfolk. Now, I'm thinking the easiest way to do it, and perhaps the most profitable, is to hold up a shop. So that's what we'll do for that. And then we're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Is it the Explorer? No, it's not. It's the Horseman. Yes, it is. Ride from Valentine to Rhodes in less than 5 minutes. The 5-minute dash. So I was hoping to do that with Lafayette, because she is the quicker beast. But I think Rochambeau's got the skills to pay the bills.
Okay, then. Good morning, mister.
Been a while since you came through town, ain't it?
It is, but if I do this, you probably won't know that it was me that just walked in 3 seconds ago.
Get that mask off in my store, now!
Open that thing. Now.
Take what you want, just don't kill me. Ain't no reason to get worked up. I'll give you every dime. Stealing from the hard-working, good job.
Yes, I am. So, witness the robbery. Okay.
That's real kind of you.
I'm going to run after that witness.
This is a shit town now.
No, there's 3 witnesses. Do you know what? Right. To Rhodes we go. In 5 minutes. She's just come out of the stable, so stamina is lovely. Where's the quickest way? We're going to go to the centre of Rhodes, so I'm just going to put it right here. That's pretty much as a crow flies, isn't it, if we take that road. We could go across the Heartlands, but then we might meet an obstacle we don't know about. There's a bit of a hill here. Do you know what? I am going to go across the Heartlands. So we'll race down here, and as soon as we hit this crossroads, we're going to take it straight across. Let's go.
Just stop.
Oh, he didn't like that.
What did I do to you?
Okay, no. Guns away. Let's focus on the task at hand. Okay. I wonder if Rochambeau's got the skills. He's got the stamina to do this. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. So we're going to cross in a minute. Is it here we do it, or is it a bit later? No, it's here. Right, straight across. Skirt around this little outcrop. Okay, I might not subject you to the whole journey, but just do it in parts. So we're going to head across here and hit the road.
Yeah.
Going past the oil. The old broken down oil venture from that guy. Another one of Cornwall tried to buy out, but he sort of had an accident. He wanted to do it on his own. He obviously worked too hard. It reminded me a little bit of There Will Be Blood, the P.T. Anderson film with Daniel Day-Lewis, which is probably my favourite of both the P.T. Anderson films and the Daniel Day-Lewis films. Well, Rochambeau doing beautifully. you're in danger of running out, so I'm going to pump you full of horse stimulant now.
Easy now.
That's something I should have sure thought about in the shop before we left. Maybe buying some more horse stimulants. I've no idea how many we've got. Which way are we going? Right, we can take it right across, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go right across here. Well done, Rochambeau, a beautiful, beautiful horse. Make sure to jump the fence. This is the old burnt down place that we hid out. Uncle's failed and ill-advised payroll heist that has actually put the Pinkertons back onto us now. Ah, it's probably the wrong place to go. Wrong place to go. Through here. Valentine to Rhodes. Here we come, here we come. Across these plains that are quite rich in deer. Hoping this is a quicker way than the road. It wasn't too much of a detour. Running with the deer as we go. Okay, you've entered legendary territory. I don't know what that is, but we're going to have a look. That might be a fish. There we are. We did it. We didn't actually need to enter the town. It's just sort of the area. Oh, we were just entering that. So that's obviously roads in terms of the perimeter. Yeah. Okay, that's one down. Challenge done. So what's next? While mounted, drag a victim for 3,300 feet using your lasso. Well, that's one that I'm going to enjoy doing. And we'll probably... Maybe we'll grab some unsuspecting dude over here and give it a go. 3,000 feet. Well, I'm no mathematician, but... How long is that? That's probably, what? A mile? A kilometre? I don't know. I mean, should we try it now? Let's just practice on this guy. Where's our lasso? Where's our lasso? We haven't got it at the moment. But we cannot use weapons in this area, so we can't do it in this area. Okay, folks. Well, that was a very emotional roller coaster of an episode. There's a lot of things that have gone wrong for us there, but at least we got Rochambeau. I hope you enjoyed this video from me, the Patient Wolf, and if you did, leave a like or a comment. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button for more of my unique gaming content. Furthermore, if inclined, visit my Patreon page for details on how to further support my work. Thanks again for watching.